So we're here together with Gustavo Ciriaco from Brazil and Andrea Sonnberger from Austria, who are the people behind Here Whilst We Walk. And maybe you could start with telling us a bit about your, do you call it a performance or is it a walk?
Normally we call it a performance, but we also like to call it a walk. This work is from 2006, and one of the first times we did it, there was one guy that stopped us and asked, "What is it? What's this?" And then we said, "It's a walk." And then he said, "Oh, it's a walk."
We lead the walk. We are like a safety, also like that the people feel safe with us, and yeah, that they can lose themselves. That they have the feeling, okay, there is no danger, there is protection, also according to the reaction of people, because sometimes in some places they can react a bit more harder. I think not, it happens not here, but we have been already in some places where it gets a bit tougher, and so that you have always the feeling, no, we are like two parents, like a protection.
How did you two meet? Because you are from Brazil and you're from Austria. And
there was a project in Munich, in Germany, and he was invited to choreograph, and I was a dancer in this project. And then we started to become friends, and we traveled together much, and we walked a lot together, and we enjoyed walking together, and this is also how it comes that we walk together. Yeah.
Then the opportunity came for us to work together, and the idea was how to think the place of the theater, of the black box, outside the black box. And as we had this practice of walking through different perspectives, we came to do the walk. Like Andrea was very interested in gardens at that time, and I also remember in this figure of the person who announces something, like a phone with trumpets. And we were thinking about how, and I was very interested in the work of Sica, it's a Brazilian artist. And then we thought how to take a group of people to walk and make them together and have one experience, because the moment you put people walking, they're gonna talk. And the moment they talk, they forget about their surroundings. And they become different groups. With the elastic, what makes that we're all together, and so we know if someone is fast, if someone is slow, if someone is paying attention to some detail. We feel it because it holds the group. And for the theater, it's very important that there is someone looking at. And when we go out to look at things. But there is something that shows, that's underlining our presence, say, this is a group. And when people look at us in this elastic, what is this? And it's a group that is with elastic that looks at them back. And so it's like taking the theater for a walk.
do you feel that the behavior of people changes during the walk?
Yeah, it's very different when we start than when we end. Like in the end, we are really a group, and although we don't know each other, or we feel a kind of bond to each other because of the experiences we made. So it's very different, and yeah, it changes.
How do you plan the walk? Where are you going to?
We walk for 3 days where the starting point is, and we just try to mix different atmospheres from the place, and so that's how we plan the route.
How was it in Gothenburg?
Yeah, it's a bit, because the different atmospheres are really long distance, so it's a bit it was a bit difficult concerning that, so it's also a bit a long walk because of that, but yeah, we found our way.
Du har precis gått den här Here Whilst We Walk. Vill du berätta hur det var?
Jag bor ju i den här stan och ganska nära, så att det var liksom mina kvarter. Men det var spännande att uppleva dem på ett nytt sätt. Och det här med tystnad gör ju rätt mycket. Alltså det är ju rätt häftigt liksom, att gå i en grupp och vara helt tysta i en timme. Och så blir det ju liksom alla andra saker blir väldigt framträdande, som alla andra ljud i staden och lukter och sådär. Så ja.
Dels så går man och funderar på om man upplever själv och de andra som är innanför den här plastikbandet. Sen så upptäcker man ju så småningom att man blir väldigt intresserad av de som är utanför. Vad de tycker och tänker. Och barnen är roligast då, för de reagerar ju lite mer spontant. Och pappan som hängde på tyckte jag var väldigt roligt. Som sa att det är nog någon sån här förtrollning, så att vi ska nog följa med så får vi se vad det är. Framförallt så lärde sig gruppen att ta lite mer egna initiativ. Att det liksom utvecklades någonting av att man måste fatta lite egna beslut. Man kan inte bara köpa en biljett och så gå med, för det kan bli så att man ändå ställs i ett läge där man faktiskt måste bestämma sig för hur man ska göra. Det starkaste, och det var väl egentligen när båda våra ledare faktiskt lämnade gruppen och gick åt varsitt håll, alltså de hamnade på varsin sida om ett hus, och vi ville ju hämta upp dem, men vem tar initiativet till det och vem hämtar man? Den som står och tittar på oss eller den som står med ryggen emot oss? Det kan man ju tolka på många olika sätt.